All right, everybody, happy Monday. Welcome back from Super Bowl weekend. Hope you all had a good weekend. I'm recording this last Wednesday, so who knows who won. I mean, you guys know, and hopefully it was, who. But I won't say anything now. We'll talk about it later. But we got to get motivated because the Super Bowl is behind us. All the major holidays are behind us. Yeah, this one coming up. I don't know. Maybe it's important to some folks. Valentine's Day, they call it. I don't know. That is coming up. And then after that, I don't think we have anything until March, which is St. Patty's Day, and then we have Easter, and then it's on to the summertime. And the allergies that try to kill us in between. But for now, we got to get motivated to get through the rest of February. So I almost jumped past my headlines. Gosh, I'm still getting in the rhythm of doing the morning routine again. We're only second week into getting back to this. So headlines for you. How to turn up the heat on Brussels sprouts. Yes, that is how you do it. Just get the flamethrower and burn the crap out of all of them and throw them in the trash. Moving on, iguanas are falling out of trees in Florida, but here is why you shouldn't try to save them. They're just kind of frozen. They'll thaw out. They'll be fine. Leave them alone. Actually, I think they're an invasive species and they're trying to capture them and get rid of them, and they want them to just kind of... Wow, I am just really... Ariana's super safe behind the camera because these are just going right into the bucket over there. Yeah. Next up, this one's an odd one. Maybe Isaiah's into it. The ketchup and mustard 1996 Dodge Viper RT10 in photos. We only need one photo of this car because it's a super car that's super cool. And in 1996, they were super amazing. I don't know why the heck anyone would have done that because it's not super cool. It's not super amazing. It looks like they just were making a Hot Wheels car or something like that. But it's like the worst color on a super car. Knock it off, people. Knock it off. All right, now we got to get motivated, right, for the rest of February because we're coming on to the middle part of February. Valentine's Day is coming up. Hope you're all set for that. But if not, here's Hannah to get us motivated for it.
How lucky am I to know my voice has power and to choose to use it? Nice.
Oh, Hannah, you are speaking my language, gal. Yes, your voice, your choice. Your voice, your choice. You choose, you do, nobody else. On how you're going to act, how you're going to behave, what's going to happen next, what you choose to do. Viktor Frankl said it best. Well, he's the one that said it. Between stimulus and response is a space that you get to choose what to do. So, stimulus. Person sitting at a red light, the light turns green, you can choose to honk or not to honk. It's your choice. Because between honking, between the light turning green and you honking, there's a space you get to choose in your mind. Am I going to honk? If I do, what happens? If I don't, what happens? You get to choose. Sometimes that stimulus is really like just fires us up super fast and we just want to react. Best to learn to breathe in that moment and then choose what you want to do. Or, oh man, I'm bored, I want a job, I want to go to school, I want to go do something. You get to choose what to do. Nobody else gets to choose that for you. Someone can tell you, hey, you should go do that, but you can't make it do it. You get to choose what you want to do. Just start moving in that direction, right? All right, thank you, Hannah, to get us motivated to cruise on through to choose to cruise through happily the rest of February. Next up, word of the day.
How do you play this thing? I gotta figure it out if I want to be a DJ soon. Hey guys, welcome to Monday. And guess what? We are past the Super Bowl week. I hope everyone had a good weekend. And however, the Super Bowl got really close. I don't know who won, but either way, congratulations to that team. Now that the football season is complete, now that the football season is complete, the players can rest and the NFL draft will be coming this year, and in September, the regular season comes back. But we need to move on. So we got a word of the day right here. Today's word of the day is bumper shoot. Oh man, sometimes I just don't understand these words. So what does it mean? Let's get into detail. So I guess bumper shoot is the different word for umbrella. That's kind of crazy, don't you think? You get a bumper shoot and it's completely different. It's like you're saying it but replacing umbrella as bumper shoot. Sometimes I just don't understand what is going on. Alright, so that's word of the day. We'll see you guys on Wednesday for another morning routine. Take care.
Bumbleshoot for umbrella. That was because they didn't know what to do and they tried to open it and they were bumbling with it and it shot off. It's bumbleshoot. And they were like, oh, we'll call it the bumbleshoot, you know. And someone was like, no, that's really kind of dumb. Let's call it the umbrella, which makes zero sense other than that's just the name of it, right? Umbrella? Does it? I don't know. We don't need to dissect the word, but bumbleshoot, in case you want to just feel super fancy, someone pulls out their umbrella and say, oh, nice bumbleshoot. See what they say. You never know. All right, next up, no, I got this. It's the firewood frog, ASL, or skit of the day, right here. Well, I like all kinds of chocolate, so what's your favorite chocolate? Yeah, I like all kinds. Well, I shouldn't say that. I have learned to like the dark chocolates better, especially the ones that have the 60% cocoa in them. Much better than the milk chocolate I find these days. A lot of times, the milk chocolate to me is just kind of, it's not as flavorful. It's not as good. And I also found that the dark chocolate goes much better with coffee. Yeah, if you have a little bite of dark chocolate and you drink some coffee or vice versa, the two flavors go together very well. So for me, it's dark chocolate. That is the Firewood Frog ASL skit of the day right there for you. Yeah, all right. Next up, we got some National Days with Gabrielle.
Good morning, everybody. Here we are, that second week of February. I think the fog may be leaving us. They say we might get some rain. That might be cool. I'm tired of fog. You know what'll make you happier today, though? What the National Day is. I haven't met anybody I've never met anybody that says they don't like this. It's National Pizza Day. Pizza. Thin crust, stuffed crust, pan pizza. Technically, a calzone in my book is just a pizza somebody folded over and baked it. Same difference. You just got crust on both sides. And everybody has their favorite, right? Pepperoni, sausage, everything, veggie. I'm going to be controversial. I say it all the time. There's no place for pineapple on a pizza. I'm sorry. It's just not a thing for me. So sorry. Besides, then it's normally what they call Canadian bacon. It's just a fancy word for ham. So I like everything. There's not anything I don't like. And when you're in Italy and you walk by the shops there, pizza's not round. Pizza is like in a big sheet, like a cookie sheet. And when you go up, you can buy it, not by the slice, you buy it by the, well, there it would be grams, I think. So how ounces, grams, however, and you would just tell them how much you want, and that's the hunk that they'll cut you. So you normally see people walking out with like 2 or 3 different kinds because they want to taste all different kinds, but it's like that. It's on a big sheet, and it's like in a bakery, and it sits in the front, and you walk by, and all you see is these big sheet pans of pizza. And then they'll ask you, do you want it warmed up? And then you say yes, because then they throw it on the grill behind them, and the bottom gets really crispy. Ugh, it's delicious. I ate way too much pizza, but that's okay, because I like pizza. It's got everything on it, right? All the food groups. Yeah, grains and fruit. Well, yeah, fruits are on there because tomatoes are a fruit, technically. And the meats and the veggies. What more could you want, right? Then we could veer off into the dessert pizza, but we won't do that. We're just gonna stick with regular old pizza, because that's what they said it was. It is National Pizza Day!
All right, very good. Cruising right along to nostalgia with Zach. Let's see if we can get simpatico again, Zach.
Hey guys, and welcome back to some nostalgia. And today, in honor of the Super Bowl yesterday, I'm going to talk about a commercial from 2016 that is just so hilarious. You just want to watch it over and over again. It is called the Puppy Monkey Baby Mountain Dew commercial. Now, this one came out 10 years ago in Super Bowl 50, believe it or not. I think I do remember seeing it, but then again, I forgot about it because it was 10 years ago. But, oh no, but it's a really funny commercial. I recommend go watch it on YouTube. But that's enough of me talking. Hope you enjoyed this nostalgia.
Oh my gosh, Zach, that's funny. Yes, it was the most annoying Super Bowl commercial ever. It wasn't even, so the trick was to do something ridiculous and super catchy. The problem was it was a little too, on the play on words, a little too not catchy enough. It just landed more on the annoying, weird side of things. And so that's all we remember about it. Unfortunately, it's not that jingle that you're constantly remembering. You're like, what was it? Punky baby doggy. People can't remember what it is. It's not super easy. So, but nice job. We're simpatico on that one. I like that one. That is good. Good nostalgia right there from the great Super Bowl commercials. All right. Last, kind of, no, not least, but definitely the last, is some great music for you. Love Jams with Joe. Nice and slow love jams.
Hey everyone out there, welcome to Heartbeat Jams. If you got a heartbeat, we got the jam. We got the jam, but we don't have the peanut butter. We got the jam, but not the peanut butter. Welcome to Heartbeat Jams. Can you guess the song? Take it away, Misty Heart.
My gosh. Hello? Hello? I'm so excited to see all of you again. Do you remember me? Let me introduce myself to you, in case you forgot. I'm Misty Heart. Okay, who's ready for another round of Heartbeat Jam? You remember the rules? A song will play, and you guess the name of the song. Here's a hint. There's a cat, a man from space, a star, and a demon. Good luck, and have fun! Oh my gosh! I love that song. I really hope you guessed it. I'm going to be singing that song all day. Who has that song on their playlist already? See you next time. Bye!
Hey everyone out there, welcome to Heartbeat Jams. If you got a heartbeat, we got the jam. We got the jam, but we don't have the peanut butter. We got the jam, but not the peanut butter. Welcome to Heartbeat Jams.
Oh my gosh. Kiss is an anomaly to me. So I grew up in the 70s. I was born in the mid 70s, and Kiss was, they were big. They were popular in the late 70s, early 80s, but it was like a weird thing. It was like, these guys are like all this makeup and this super scary stuff, and this movie came out that they did where it was really ridiculous. It was supposed to be this horror movie, and it was super ridiculous. But the crazy part was these were like crazy devil worshippers, you know, that's what the people thought, you know, it's this crazy, scary Kiss, you know, and then they're writing songs like this. This was the music they were putting out. I was like, really? Like, they didn't write devil worshipping music. It was actually, by today's standards, not very rock and roll. In fact, very pop culture-y, pop music-y. And even later on, they got into when they took the makeup off in the mid 80s and decided to kind of step away from their characters, it was still like soft rock. You know, it was not this scary metal band that everyone kind of thought it was initially. It's kind of like, Ozzy Osbourne was scarier than Kiss really was, and his music, and Ozzy Osbourne's music wasn't even dark. I mean, Bark at the Moon didn't really have to do with werewolves. You know, a lot of his stuff had political and social meanings to it, but it surrounded around these kind of dark stories. Very interesting to me. Anyway, yeah. So, good song, though, catchy. I mean, Kiss, if they could do anything right, they could make catchy tunes. Much better than that punky baby Buffy muffin thing. They should have had Kiss write that bit. That would have been better. All right, guys, that is it for Monday, February something or other, and we're cruising towards that other February something or other that's very popular and Cupid stuff and whatnot. I don't know. I should probably know what it is a little bit better than I do. Oh, Valentine's Day. That's it. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your Monday. We'll see you Wednesday on the morning routine. Take care.